Hello and welcome back to Idris Gaming. Inside this refrigerator and one of these vaults is the contents of 116 Ascendant Dragon Hoard Keys. We went ahead and split up the perishable from the non-perishable just to make things a little bit easier to sort through. I'm not going to go through and explain what every single item is because you probably know what they are. The preserving salt and raw meat you see there was not from the drops. They were just on our creatures to keep the stuff from spoiling and because we needed to keep our creatures fed. As you see, we got every type of kibble and most every recipe. But that's not what you came here for. You came here for the loot. And again, I'm not going to go through and highlight every single thing here. There's over 590 things in this vault. This is a modded CS Cyberstructures vault, so it holds 600 items instead of the standard vault slot cap. Now, bear in mind this was recorded before the July 2nd patch, so there's going to be a little bit of extra tech stuff in here, and there's not going to be any tech saddles. But as you see, there's some pretty good loot. There's Archelon saddles, assault rifles, RG saddles, berry, chitin stuff, desert stuff. You name it, it's probably in here. And like I said, I'm not going to go through and show off every single item. That's not what this is about. If you don't know what a blueprint or an item is, feel free to drop it in the comment and I'll try to explain it. But I'm trying to keep this kind of short and sweet. You don't want to sit here for 20 minutes while I go through and drool over every single item I got. This is just a sample of what you can get from the Ascendant Drakeling keys. And there's not really a lot in here that's surprising to me. I'm thrilled about that 198 Giga saddle. But as you see from some of the armor values, I do play on an unofficial server. This is at 1x loot. I don't play with boosted loot drop quality or anything like that. This is just 1x, but because it's on an unofficial server, I can have armor values and damages higher than what you will see on a legit official server. So please take that into mind. You're not going to get things like this on official. You'll get the same items, but they're not going to be as good. My only major complaint about these Dragon Hoard chests is that you don't get a lot of blueprints. You get a lot of hard stuff, which is great if you want to just pop and use. But we also get a lot of stuff that cannot be used on the map we're on. Like, this is on Ragnarok, because of course everybody's playing Ragnarok right now because it's the hot new thing. For instance, I've got Armored Doggo saddles in here, Shasta saddles, and Rock Drakes, a whole bunch of stuff that isn't on Ragnarok. Kind of annoying. Like, there's Dreadnoughtus saddles. Dreadnoughtus do not spawn on Rag. So those saddles are kind of useless. They're going to hit the grinder, and we'll get the resources out of them. But I can't use the saddle on this map, and I don't do transfers, so they're kind of useless to me. And I know there's probably a lot of people out there like, oh, I wish I would have gotten that or this. I'm sure you've gotten stuff out of these dragon loot hoards that I wish I would have gotten. Unfortunately, even with this large of a sample, I probably haven't pulled everything that could drop from them. So take this video for what it is. This is a sample of what you can get out of these chests. And we will be doing a much more in-depth video on the Drakeling and how to get these chests, how to get the keys, how to do it easily on an unofficial server. Obviously, on official servers, you're limited with a lot of things. You can't use all the mods I use and stuff like that. But I did not generate these keys. I did go through the work to actually get them the relatively legit way. No admin commands used. There is a live stream on my channel that's titled I Got Over 100 Dragon Keys. If you want to see the full video of me going through and opening all these to show this is legit. And this was recorded on my community server, which is free and open to all. Just join our Discord and ask how to join if you want to play on a free Ark server. But like always, if you found this video informational, entertaining, anything, hit that like and sub button, and we'll see you next time. Bye.